South Korean Defense Minister Han Min-koo said he discussed North Korea's latest nuclear test with U.S. counterpart Ash Carter, who reaffirmed America's commitment to Seoul. North Korea is presumed to be in the advanced stages of miniaturizing nuclear bombs to be loadable onto ballistic missiles, possibly including hydrogen bombs. Mai Margit has the story.
World powers have condemned North Korea over its latest nuclear test and are considering new punitive actions against Kim Jong-un's regime. On Thursday, South Korea's defense minister said he spoke with his U.S. counterpart Ash Carter, just hours after the North announced it successfully tested a hydrogen bomb. During their meeting, the U.S. reaffirmed its commitment to defending South Korea.
We agreed that the provocation would be an unacceptable and irresponsible provocation that threatens the peace and stability of the Korean Peninsula and the entire Asia-Pacific region. We also agreed that North Korea's provocations should have consequences.
The UN Security Council also held an emergency session and said it is working on a new draft resolution that will include, quote, significant measures. After speaking with Japan's foreign minister, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry underscored the need for an international response. Meanwhile, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said his country would be considering measures of its own against Pyongyang.
This morning I held a phone conference with President Obama. We agreed that the provocative act by North Korea is unacceptable, and through a measure by the United Nations Security Council, the two nations will lead the international community. And I was able to again check the U.S.'s commitment. It will use various means to protect Japan.
The underground explosion in North Korea shook the earth so hard that it registered as a seismic event with U.S. earthquake monitors. North Korea has a long history of voicing belligerent rhetoric against the United States and its Asian allies. Yet Pyongyang's announcement on Wednesday that it had successfully tested a hydrogen bomb, much more powerful than its atomic equivalent, came as a surprise. Even so, nuclear experts have cast doubt on the claim.
It's early to judge from the earthquake magnitude. However, it is hard to believe that this is a real hydrogen bomb given the scale, but we can possibly say that this is a boosted fission bomb at the most.
World powers are pressing for a swift and robust new UN resolution against Pyongyang, but a clear response has not yet been spelled out. And it is unlikely major powers will be willing to take the tough steps necessary to force the Kim regime to abandon its weapons program by calling for an all-out economic offensive, the likes of which ultimately forced Iran to the nuclear negotiating table.